Hi there. Thanks for joining in on my In Color Club. We are now on Shy Shamrock, and let's just get started on here. One thing just to note is that it is hard to do these cards because I can't do any of the stamping for you, but I hope that you don't have any problems finding stamp sets that go with it. Now, the one we're going to do today, this one, is like this. And this is really kind of a neat sort of way that you can do this. This is a piece of the designer series paper, and it happens to be the 6" by 6". And I cut it down to 5¼ by 6 inches, and I scored it at the 6" mark there. So I just want to show you how this goes in here. This is going to go in here like this. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that part first. And then what we're going to do is we'll stamp. Now, the stamp set that I'm using here is Pocket Thoughts. It actually is part of a bundle. I'll show you what the dies look like that go with it. Whoops. And this is just the 3¾ by 5". And that's just going to go on there. Now see here, what we're going to do is we're going to stamp this cupcake, and we're going to do it in the Shy Shamrock. So what you want to do is just take a stamp that'll fit on there. So we're just going to go in here. And the reason I had to put that in there was I just wanted to know where to stamp it. So I'm just going to stamp with the Shy Shamrock. Just going to put it in there just like so. And now I'm also going to go in and 2-step stamp this and put, and I'm hoping I'm going to get that straight. Should have tried this first. Anyways, we're going to see if that works. Yeah, that's pretty good. And I guess I probably could have stamped that off, which might have been a good idea. Or I could have actually gone in and colored it with my Stampin' Blends. I'm also coming in, and this is at the happy birthday. And I kind of think that this would be dark enough to go on there. But I'm going to use my memento on there to put the sentiment. If you don't like this particular look right onto the designer series paper, what you could probably do is you could turn around and put another die cut of some sort on there. So this is just going to go like this. Just like that. This is lightening up just a bit. And then what we're going to do, you're going to grab some of your ribbon, and you're just going to come, and we are going to attach this ribbon onto the back here. So what you want to do is you want to turn it around. And whoops, we got a piece there. And I'm just going to come and I'm going to actually put some tear and tape onto the back so that it doesn't move on me. So let's just go like this. Thinking that that should be enough. I think it's about 20 inches that you're going to do. I'm just going to come in and just put some of this tear and tape here because I don't want it moving off the card. Let's see if I've got that straight. Yeah, that's okay. And then what we're going to do is, this is just the one piece here. We're just going to go ahead and put it on, and then I'm going to cut my ribbon afterwards. But I wanted that on there to begin with. So there's a different way that you can actually do a card. And then you've got this where it opens up like this. So it kind of gives you, like I say, a different way that you can do this. I'm going to come in, whoops, and I'm tying this upside down, this bow, because I find bows tie better when they're upside down. Just want that over that part there. I'd have to cut this off. I think I will. Just going to cut off about like this much. because I'm going to bunny ear it as well to do the bow. Well, that worked a lot better in my other one. So let me just, now, if you have these clips, these work well to do something like this as well. So let's just go ahead, put that there, and then we can tie a bow. Ugh. Should have had a longer end there. Well, we're just going to tie it like so and see how that works. I don't work well with those, so let's try again. There we go. So just like that. And we want to tie this tight so that it stays shut like that. There we go. And just tie it like that, and we'll just cut this off on an angle. And all of the cards, I've given you all the embellishments that go with it. And they're these resin dots. I know probably the samples might have had the other ones on. We're going to use the Shy Shamrock ones. Next month is going to be Summer Splash, because we can't get, I can't get part of the Petunia Pop on there. Okay, and you know what? I've got an extra big one there, so I'm going to put a big one. Yours might have been smaller one, and I'm just going to put that on top there. So that's the first card. All right, then card number 2. Very simple cards. They just, like I say, they have to be simple because of not being able to give you the stamp sets and not being able to stamp. So your second one is just like this. It's using Round We Go, just like that. So all we're doing is we're just going and putting that in on the inside. I've left this here where you can put your own writing on there. So I've used that dotted embossing folder. And so we're just going to go ahead. Now, how I did this was I went and I put these pieces on with repositional tape, and then I went and cut through, and then you can just now glue that part on, and they should all match because I kept them with the card base that I cut it with. So you just want to make sure that you've got it in the middle and you've got it going up and down the right way. Just like that. Then we're just going to layer this onto here. So, and then we're going to put this one on. Oh dear, I hope you've got the green little dot. Mine is in my thing here, so I'm just doing this part, and we're going to off center it to this so that it fits in between those ones there. Now this was just put directly on there, and then I dimensionalized the green dot. This dot here. I think you should be able to do it with a dimensional or full dimensional. Yeah. Just like that. That. And then this part is going to pop up with dimensionals as well. Like I say, pretty simple cards. Whoops. Now that's not in there straight, so I'm going to want to get that off of there. Now it's not going to come off very good. I think it moved on me. Anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to put that right in there. And now, I think it was this piece that wasn't quite straight. If you do it fast enough, you can get it off. See, that's not on there straight. Let's just put this one on there. And then this one can go right on there, like so. And then what you're going to do is just find some words to go there. I'm just going to do the hip hip hooray. We're going to do that in our Shy Shamrock. Now, one thing to note is this is starting to bleed a little bit, and I think it's because there's so much ink on this pad. So you might want to stamp it off or rub some off on there of your stamp. I'm not going to worry about it though. There we go. See, it's starting to bleed a little bit. There. Just do this. We're going to put this on with dimensionals as well. We don't want it dipping, so we're just going to do this. Okay. Just like that. Put this here. And then with our embellishments, we're going to come and put 2 big ones or 2 little ones here. It just doesn't matter. You just want to make sure that you have the right ones for them. So I just put that up there, and that's card number 2. And card number 3 is probably your fancier one. I'll show you which one that is. That's this one. Choose that In Color Designer Series paper again. So what we're going to do is we are going to go and put this onto here. But first, what we're going to do is we're just going to take this piece here, and we're going to take our blend. And it's a Shy Shamrock one. It could be the light or the dark. It doesn't matter. And we're just going to splatter here, some there. And we're going to splatter here and on here as well. Just like that. That's all you're going to do with that. And then I did that before I did that so that it doesn't go all over the rest of the card. Yeah, the last 2 colors are my favorite colors. We're going to be able to mix them up with some of the other colors as well. So that's going to be kind of nice so that you're not going to have just plain colored cardstock, right? So this is just going to go here. You could do it this way if you want. It's In Color paper pack is really great for being able to mix and match some different things. This is the shimmer paper or the glimmer paper. It looks like I need to take some of these things out of here. So let's just take those out. Should have done this before, I guess. I could come from this side. It might be easier because I can see them easier from this side. No, there wasn't that much in there. There we go. So we'll just take these parts out. So this is just going to go on here. We're just going to use the glue again. I didn't put any of the adhesive sheets on any of these. And it's going to be kind of free flowing. Just going to put that on there. I'm going to put these in afterwards, but let's come and we're going to take this and use our embossing buddy. And the stamp set that this is from is Thoughtful Wishes, and this one's Thinking of You Fondly. I really like that expression. I'm thinking that maybe, excuse me, this should be on this one. There we go. Now I'm going to come in with Versamark. We're going to use the white embossing powder. Oops. Did you hear that? I just sort of blew on that to make it stick a little bit better. All right, so this is just going to go in the middle here. Just about there. And that didn't need this paper piercing mat. Just come with our white embossing powder. I hope that's straight. Yep. Go. Just take a little brush. Get some of that off. And this is take that off just a bit there. There we go, just a bit. And then we'll come in and we can heat emboss that. That. And then what you're going to do is you are going to take a piece of your ribbon, and it's so it doesn't, you're going to actually put a piece of tear and tape right along the bottom side of this, and I'm pretty sure this is the bottom. Double check, yeah, like that. Take that piece off. And then you're going to put this ribbon on there. And I'm going to actually pull it down a bit. Might want that a little bit more up. There we go. And you're going to trim off. I got so much glue on my hands. There we go. And what you're going to do is just trim this off. I'm going to trim this one. And then we're going to take this and just cut this just like this. And then we're going to take this and we're going to fray this. Just like that. And then we're going to put that on with dimensionals. We could put this on with black or the white dimensionals because it's going on to white. I'm going to do it into the white. So we're just going to put this, thinking of you fondly. Do it off a little bit to the right. This is going to go onto our card base. And we can put anything we want on the inside. Not sure what I want on there. Like that. This, I'm just going to come and put a tiny bit of glue here. Let it set for just a bit. Just get rid of all this. That's just going to go right under here. Get rid of this. And then we're going to come in with our embellishments again. Now, I know I had those embellishments loose. I probably should have put them back in there. Mind you, I have another set of green ones here. No, oh, here we go. Yeah, let's get this. Get that. Let's go ahead and put one here and a little one because we did it on that other one. Have the little one. And then we can just put another one right there. So there's card number 3. So I hope you enjoyed that. Like I say, next month will be Summer Splash, which is one of my favorite colors. So that'll be a fun, hopefully it'll be a fun card. There's number 2. And isn't that funny? Card number 3 is, it's here somewhere, but anyways. All right. So like I say, let's get up there. All right. So if you just these, like I say, this will be added on to the tutorial. So if you need to watch it, you can watch it. Obviously, you're watching it now if you're paying attention. So thanks again. And next month, Summer Splash. Bye for now.